All the lessons I'm giving you today, I learned in the courtroom. I've been a trial lawyer for 16 years. That's all I've ever done. The first 8 years, roughly, I was a public defender, so I've tried 42 jury trials from DUI to several first-degree murder cases. I've also done 16 civil jury trials, all the way to verdict. The only reason why that's important is because these lessons that I'm hoping to pass on to you today, I learned the hard way. So that's what gets us to this next slide, which is who cares? Nobody cares about my background. I'm not trying to make you think I'm fancy. The only thing I want you to know is these aren't lofty notions that I'm making up or things like that. I care about what works in a courtroom. What is practical? What can you use in your everyday practice to make your life easier? So the way some of these things were developed, and I just want to be clear, a lot of these ideas are stolen. I'm not the first person to come up with this stuff. Whether it's Larry Posner's book on cross-examination that's incredibly lengthy, other faculty members, teaching I got at the public defender's office and elsewhere, bits and pieces have been grabbed from a lot of really great sources and just watching people in the courtroom. Judges, lawyers that I've taught with, anything that you can steal and borrow to make your practice better, do it. That's the craft, and that's growing to be better in who we are. So today, what I would like to discuss a little bit is the process. We're going to go through some basics of cross-examination, but also the process in setting it up, because that's what I've found makes your life a lot easier, and that's where I see people get off track a little bit. So the way this was born is for every one of those 58 some odd cases that I've tried, I've prepped way more, which means that I have to get efficient in the way I prepare these cases, and that's how these processes we're going to go through were really narrowed down to the most effective, efficient way I could possibly think of doing it. And like I said, if there's something I say today as we go through that's not a good idea to do or why it works, it's because I've had it go sideways or south on me in the courtroom. I've pushed boundaries, I've tried to get cute with stuff, and a lot of times it just doesn't work. So what we're going to go over is the chapter method. It's using head notes, chapters to get through. We're going to discuss exactly how that works and the mechanics, but it's by far the easiest way to get through this process. So that's where we're going to end up going. So let's have some fun and get there.